From RVN Studios in Sioux City, Iowa, it's the world's biggest, most dangerous game on television, where one person in one night could walk away with millions of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Greed. And now here's Ronnie Vidine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the season finale of Greed. So glad you can be with us here tonight. Well, this could be a history-making night, to say the least, right here on Greed. Well, I think we're just going to get into it right away. When we left you all last night, we were on the second to last level here, so $48 million on the line, to say the least. In fact, we've already won $12 million so far. We're going for $24 million. We've still got a freebie. We did answer the one Terminator question right before we went off the air on last night. So yeah, no matter what happens tonight, we're going to win $2.75 million bucks. So yeah. And the interesting thing about tonight is we're going to keep playing Greed, at least for the next hour. That's how it's going to work. If we don't win in this game, we're going to keep on going until, of course, we finally win a game. So, yeah. Yep, we'll keep on going. Well, at least for, yeah, I say an hour, but because I kind of have a little bit of faith in myself to pull this off. Questions have been easy. Yeah, I did say that we would go until, like, forever, but, you know, I've got some other stuff I need to do tonight, so it'll only be an hour at the most, so, yeah. Alrighty, so let's get into it straight away. We're going for $24 million right here, right now, so let's do it. You must answer 4 out of 5 questions correctly, and we still have got the freebie, so, yeah. Here's question 1. Which of these is the name of the daughter of Jay-Z and Beyonce? Red Vine Carter, Violet Creeper Carter, Green Fern Carter, or Blue Ivy Carter? That is Blue Ivy Carter. That is correct. Got one right. Here is the next question. In relation to the human body, the term opposition refers to a movement unique to which body part? Thumb, toe, wrist, or ankle? Term opposition. I am really not sure on this one, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess we can't get one question wrong. Let's go with wrist. It was thumb. Okay, it was thumb. Freebie's gone. That's all right. Oh wait, no. That was the only question we could get wrong. Sorry. We still got the freebie in play. Okay. Next question we get wrong, we'll be able to use it. So, yeah, sorry about that. My mistake. Which planet, named after the Roman god of war, is the subject of the 2000 film Red Planet? Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn? I think it's got to be Mars. And we're right. There we go. All right. 2 questions correctly, 1 incorrect. Yes, the freebie is still on. Yes, that was my mistake. We have to get 4 out of 5 correctly. That was the one free question that we got wrong. So, yeah. That was my bad. Here we go. Next question. Ali Baba and the Blank Thieves. What is the missing word in this title? 50, 60, 30, or 40? Let's see. Ali Baba and the 50 Thieves. Now, I'm going to go with 30 just because of all the T's. It was 40. All right. Now the freebie is gone. Now the freebie is gone. We must answer these next 2 questions correctly, perfectly, in order to win. Here we go. In September and October of 2005, the Danish newspaper Jylans Poston was criticized for publishing controversial cartoons about which prominent religious figure? The Dalai Lama, Jesus, Muhammad, or Pope Benedict XVI? Well, I would assume it's the Pope, let's see, when was Pope John, or when did Pope John die? Because I know he died that year, but when? I'm second guessing myself now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with it. Pope Benedict XVI. Because no, I don't think they do it about the Dalai Lama or Muhammad, honestly. It would either be Pope Benedict or Jesus. It would have to be. I think it has to be the Pope, to be honest with you. Alrighty, well, as I said, we weren't necessarily confident about it. So, we have the opportunity to take an offer. A Jaguar XK8 worth $75,000. But hold on, there's way more to that. In the trunk, we have filled it with $3,525,000. So it's a $3.6 million offer right now to walk away. See, I feel confident about my answer. I feel confident about it. Although I think it could be Jesus too. I don't think it's the other two. And we've already got $2.75 million guaranteed for this game. So we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. It was Muhammad. Well, we narrowed it down, but we didn't narrow it down to the correct ones. Well, that's okay. We got $2.75 million. So you know what? That's not too bad in that game. So we're playing for $49 million. Look, last year for the season finale, when we did this, it took 54 minutes to win. So, and we were very close that time. In fact, we've been close the last couple of games that we've won all the way. So, yeah, I think we're gonna hit it sooner rather than later here. We're playing for $49 million right now. So here's how that Tower of Greed's gonna work. It's gonna start out at $3.75 million. Of course, we're increasing the dollar amounts each time, you know, obviously. Well, almost every time. Then it goes up, we increase it by $500,000 till we hit $5.25 million. Then we jump up to $6.125 million, then we keep doubling till we reach $49 million. We're just 8 levels away from $49 million. So, let's do this. Question 1 for $3.75 million. And here it is. Alright, sorry. In 2005, which country revalued its currency after a normal loaf of bread would cost millions? Hint, it's a country between Asia and Europe. Whatever that means. Turkey, Bulgaria, Pakistan, or Norway. I'm going to take it's got to be a guess here. Bulgaria. It was Turkey. I would know. I wouldn't know. That was the year before I was born, 2005. My cousin was born in 2005, but you know, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have known that either. Let's be honest here. All right, $50 million we're playing for now. It's basically the same value the first 4 questions, but once we hit $5.25 million, we jump up to $6.25 million, then we keep doubling until we reach $50 million. We're 8 levels away from $50 million. So here it is. First question. Let's get easier questions here for $3.75 million. Let's play. Oh, dear God. I asked for easier questions, and then this is the first one. The Battle of Largs in 1263 had no clear victors, but brought the end of the threat to Scotland from which people? The Welsh, the French, the Saxons, or the Vikings? I don't know. I wasn't around in 1263. Why would I know? But you know what? Since it is from Scotland, I am going to say the Welsh. Of course, it's the Vikings. I mean, who am I kidding? Oh my. Well, We're going for $51 million. So that's how, here's how that money tree works. We'll start out at $4 million and we'll keep increasing it by $500,000 until we get to $5.5 million. There, we'll jump up to $6.375 million. Then we'll keep doubling until we hit $51 million. We're 8 levels away from $51 million. So here we go. Question number 1 for $4 million. Hopefully there's an easy one here. What is the name of the island republic that stretches from Sumatra to New Guinea? Japan, Australia, Argentina, or Indonesia? I believe that's Indonesia, right? Yes, it is. There we go. We're on the board. All right. Well, hey, not too shabby stuff right now. $4 million. Next question for $4.5 million. And here it is. What does the idiomatic phrase cooking with gas mean? Cooking beans, moving ahead effectively, putting people to sleep, or stirring up trouble? Well, I think it's got to be cooking beans, or it's either that or stirring up trouble, and I'm not sure. I thought it was stirring up trouble, and then I saw cooking beans, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, we'll do it. Cooking beans. That one didn't tell me if that was right or not. The game glitched and it didn't tell me if I was right or not. So, here, we're going to look that up now and see if we get anything else. I'm going to call that incorrect. I'm going to call it incorrect. So, yeah. I think, because here the question was, what does the idiomatic phrase cooking with gas mean? I put cooking beans down. Now, when I clicked submit on the answer thing, it didn't show me anything. So, I don't know what happened, but I don't know. It does that sometimes. But I copied and pasted the question onto Google, and it said to be making very good progress or doing well with something. So that to me matches up with the answer, moving ahead effectively. So yeah, unfortunately, that's how it goes. But hey, $51 million we'll be playing for when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
It's like milk made for humans. It's like milk made for humans. Wow, wow, no cow. No, no, no. Wow, wow, no cow. No, no, no. Wow, wow. This was a challenging fiscal year for the company. Due to unpredictable weather, earnings are down. Welcome, analysts. But as everyone knows, you can't predict the weather. There's nothing you can do about it. I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you. More than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers. The one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City. And this is what we do.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza 4-channel anti-lock brakes. That's one channel for each wheel, and one more channel than the Honda Civic.
Oh, Egg McMuffin, good call, babe. And you're definitely not my boyfriend. Oh,
It's easy to get lost in breakfast at McDonald's.
Welcome back, everybody, to Greed. Well, last game was, well, I guess the $48 million one. That was kind of, yeah. Will Greed return after the finale? Not sure yet. It just depends on the viewership. Another show's on the way. Yes, it will be. There will be a new, the system on how I pick out my shows is that every year one's going to get canceled, and it's the least watched one. And then a new series will debut in its place. So that's kind of how I do that. So yeah, I kind of already hinted about it during the Mega Big Spin finale, during our first slate of summer shows. Thought it was going to be a spin-off of that called Spin for a Million. And that pilot will premiere after the Super Bowl, as the lead-out program for that here on RVN. But yeah, so that whatever show gets canceled this summer, that will replace it, if that makes sense. So yeah, and then another question you had asked me, I think last night. I don't remember during what show it was, but I'll answer that now. It was about the Price is Right 2008 edition that we've been doing. Will I do it live? Honestly, the thought never really crossed my mind. But I'm sure I could probably make something work with that. Although I'm not sure how I would necessarily do that, but I'm sure I could definitely make it work. So yeah, what happened to the Mega Big Spin show? It's done for the summer. Our summer slate of our summer funning games, we call it here on RVN. We have it runs for 12 weeks, and every 4 weeks we switch out shows. So after tonight, a brand new slate of shows will begin tomorrow night. So yeah, right now it's looking like the Mega Big Spin will be renewed. So that'll be good. Right now, of course, I'll do the ratings and stuff, the 28-day ratings and stuff, tomorrow, and kind of list them. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, yeah, let's get back to Greed. All right, we're playing for $51 million. That's how much we're playing for. First question for $4 million. Let's do this. Yeah, we can do question and answer time afterwards, I'm sure. So, yeah. Here we go. First question for $4 million. What cathedral city in England is the starting point for a coach tour of Stonehenge? Salisbury, York, Durham, or Ely? E-L-Y. I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce that, but which is kind of bad because I have a friend whose last name is E-L-Y, so kind of makes me look stupid, obviously. But yeah, I'm really not sure on this one. Obviously, it's got to be the city in which Stonehenge is, and from what it looks like, Stonehenge is out in the middle of nowhere, so that doesn't really help us. Although Durham, I have heard of in England. Durham, I think I've heard of Salisbury too in England, because I watch a lot of British shows, mainly reality ones, obviously. But yeah, and I've heard of both of those towns. So I'm gonna go with Durham. Well, I had it narrowed down to the right two, but it was Salisbury. That's alright. Anyway, hey, we're playing, though, for $52 million. So here's how that works. It starts out at $4 million, basically the same first 4 levels, because we add $500,000 until we reach $5.5 million. There we jump up to $6.5 million, and then we keep doubling until we reach $52 million. We're 8 levels away from $52 million. So here it goes for $4 million. Let's do this. Which of these authors wrote about Monterey, California during the Great Depression? John Steinbeck, Ernest Hemingway, Charles Dickens, or Sarah Gruen? G-R-U-E-N. I think that's how you say it. But I am really not sure on this one. I'm thinking, since I've never heard of Sarah Gruen, I should rule that out, but something's telling me not to. But we're going to do it anyway. John Steinbeck. I'm trying to think. Charles Dickens, I think that's too old for the Great Depression time period. So I'm gonna go with John Steinbeck. Frickin'. Oh, we're right. We're right. All right, we're off and going now. Next question for $4.5 million, and here it is. This could be the start of something special here. We'll see. Starring Ward Bond and Robert Horton, which Western TV series focused on people traveling westward after the end of the Civil War? The signature line here was, "Wagons ho." Wagon Train, The Wild Wild West, Oregon Trail, or The Big Trail? The only one here, the only one that would make sense is Wagon Train. I've heard of Wagon Train before, so we're going to go with that. And we're right. Next question for $5 million. Here it goes. The Altered Guild is preparing for the celebration of the Holy Eucharist. One asks, are we using communion wafers or real bread? What's the difference? One is gluttonous, one is not. One is unleavened and one is leavened. One is white and one is whole wheat, or there is no difference. Okay. Let's think about this here. Communion wafers are those white circle things. So obviously one is white and one is whole wheat. I mean, obviously that's... I don't think one could be gluttonous and one isn't. I don't think that's right. Although one is unleavened and one is leavened. That would make sense. That would honestly make sense. But there is no difference is also throwing me off here as well, because I don't think there really is a difference, to be honest with you. Because Jesus said, you know, bread and wine. So that really makes no difference in my eyes. but I've heard the term leaven thrown in there too. So that's what's throwing me off here about this one. I'm gonna go with one is unleavened and one is leavened. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. I was right. We chose the right one. Thank God for that. Whew! Almost had a bit of a heart attack there. All right, next question for $5.5 million, and if we win it, then we'll be able to advance to the second stage of this game. So here it is for $5.5 million. Roughly the size of India, with an area of 3,103,200 kilometers square, what is the world's largest national regional subdivision? Prince Edward Island, Canada, Nottinghamshire, England, Sakha Republic in Russia, or Delaware in the United States? Okay, let's think about this for a moment here. I'm picturing India in my head right now. I've seen what Prince Edward Island looks on a map. That would honestly fit the criteria, I think. I think we can definitely rule out Delaware. I'm not sure about the size of Nottinghamshire, England, and Sakha Republic is in Russia. Like I said, I've seen Prince Edward Island on a map, so as I'm kind of picturing it in my head, I think that would make the most sense. So I think I'm going to go with Prince Edward Island, Canada. It was Sakha Republic in Russia. Darn. Well, here's an explanation of that. When Nunavut, that's in Canada, in kind of the northern section of Canada, when they split from Canada's Northwest Territories, the Sakha Republic became the largest national subdivision in the world. So, yeah, I did not know that. So, yeah, and the state, it spans 3 time zones, and the population's less than 1 million people. So, there you go. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More of Greed after this.
Miss Vogel, no denying your body's changed over the years.
Yes.
Sir, this committee must know, did you ingest anything that helped create this change in your physique?
Yes.
Go on.
Usually a 6-inch turkey breast sub for lunch and a foot-long veggie delight for dinner.
You get those over the counter?
Yes, at a Subway restaurant.
What is this? Thanks, we're going to need more evidence.
Am I free to go?
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance, and each day starts. As time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too. Jardiance may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance with isoplanuria or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is a really swell little pill with a big story to tell.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza engine computer and the automatic transmission computer. Unlike the Honda Civic, powers talk to each other. Listen.
That big dream of yours, why not pursue it? That hope that you're hoping, it's time to come to it. Dreams, plans, bank account, all made congruent. With us in your corner, you're ready. Let's blue it.
I think a Tic Tac is clearly better than a Surge.
Yeah.
No, really. It's only 1.5 calories. Tic Tac freshens your breath just as well as that does.
Oh, yeah?
same model that we see on all Subaru cars. And 93% of them registered in the past 10 years are still on the road today. So, what's new?
Dope.
That's
Wow. Perfect temperature, perfect taste. Ember, the world's first temperature control mug.
Welcome back, everybody, to Greed. Well, last year when we did this, the season finale, it only took 54 minutes to do it. So, who knows? We've got 22 minutes away. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get back into the game. We're playing for $53 million. A lot of money. And we've upped the money amounts here a little bit, as you will see. We start out at 4.25 million, and there we keep increasing it by $500,000 until we reach 6.625 million, and there we keep doubling until we reach $53 million. We're 8 levels away from $53 million, so here we are. Question number 1 for 4.25 million. Statues of Ernesto Guevara and Jose Marti can be found everywhere in Cuba. In Havana, however, you could stumble upon a surprising statue of which English singer and songwriter? John Lydon, John Lennon, John Mellencamp, or Johnny Cash? Well, it's definitely not John Mellencamp or Johnny Cash, because they're American. John Lydon, he was with the Sex Pistols, and was, coincidentally enough, on an episode of Judge Judy. And they were British. And then John Lennon, he's British because, you know, obviously he's with the Beatles. So, God, this one's tough. And if it's a surprising statue, then I'm thinking John Lydon, because that would fit the criteria of surprising. So, we're just going to go with that. God only knows what for, but... And we were wrong. It was John Lennon. Honestly, though, that shouldn't have been that surprising because, because, you know, John Lennon, part of probably the most famous music group in the world. So that shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but whatever. $54 million, that's how much we're playing for. So we're going to start out, the first 4 levels are worth the same amount of money as the first 4 levels on the last level. Except for from 6 million, we jump up to from 5.75 million, we jump up to 6.75 million. There we go. And then we keep doubling until we reach $54 million. We're 8 questions away from $54 million. So let's go for 4.25 million. Yes. All right, here we go. It's Pai in France, Shalom in Israel, Salam in Saudi Arabia, and Paz in Spain. But what is it in England? Food stuff, peace, patient, or warfare? I'm pretty confident it's peace. And we're right. There we go. We're off. Next question worth $4.75 million, and here it is. In which country can the SCG, the MCG, the WACA, the GABA, and Adelaide Oval Test cricket grounds be found? Australia, Brazil, Canada, or England? Well, Adelaide, that's in Australia, so we'll go with that. And we're right. There we go. Next question, $5.25 million. Let's go. Okay. Which of these Greek gods do doctors swear by when taking the Hippocratic Oath? Hades, god of the underworld. Apollo, god of the sun. Poseidon, god of the sea. Or Ares, god of the war. I don't think it's the first one or the last one. I think it's either Apollo, god of the sun, or Poseidon. I think it's Apollo, honestly. That's the one that shot out at me. And we're right. All right, we are going here. Next question for $5.75 million. If we get this question right, then we'll be able to enter to the second half of our game. Here we go. What Midwestern U.S. city with a Greek-sounding name is situated along the banks of the White River? It is home to an NFL team called the Colts. Cincinnati, Chicago, Detroit, or Indianapolis? Well, if there wasn't that hint right at the end that it is home to an NFL team called the Colts, we would have been guessing. So thank you for that. That is Indianapolis. And we're right. Alrighty, well, $5.75 million. That is what we've won so far. But from every level from now on, we must get 4 questions correctly. However, though, before we get to that point, we got to go through the Terminator. Yes, that means we'll get to answer 1 free question correctly to win some guaranteed cash, because there's no guaranteed money in this game. So here it is, the Terminator question. It'll be worth $3.5 million if this is right. So here it is. And it's a free question, so even if we get it wrong, it won't hurt us. What collection of stories from ancient Greece gave human attributes to animals and plants and taught a moral lesson? Golden Books, Mother Goose, Aesop's Fable, or Walt Disney Anthology? That is Aesop's Fables. And we're right. So there we go. $3.5 million. Just like that. All right, now it's time to enter the second half of our game. Must get 4 questions correctly from now on. So here we go for $6.75 million. Here it is. Known as the powerhouse of the cell, what word was coined by German microbiologist Carl Benda in 1898? Lysosome, mitochondrion, sarcomere, or osteoclast? That is the mitochondrion. And we're right. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we must get 4 out of 7 questions correctly here. And we get a freebie, which will help us if we get an answer wrong, because it'll keep us in the game. So yeah, there we go. We've already got the first one correctly. There we go. What would a Spanish-speaking person call the closest heavenly body to Earth? El Planeta Rojo, La Luna, La Venus, La Estrella del Perro. The closest heavenly body to Earth. I think they're trying to confuse me here. I'm going to say La Luna, because it's a heavenly body. Yes! Yes. Okay. All right, halfway there. 2 more questions we need to get correctly. Here it is. The next one. When Michelle Obama became U.S. First Lady 3 days after her 45th birthday in 2009, she was the youngest to hold that position since which former First Lady? Hillary Clinton, Rosalind Carter, Lady Bird Johnson, or Jackie Kennedy? Or Jacqueline Kennedy, that's what they got. But everyone knows her as Jackie Kennedy. It's definitely not Clinton, and it's definitely not Carter. I'm going to go with Jackie Kennedy, I think, because, yeah, that makes sense, because John was the youngest president ever. So, yeah, there we go. We got that one right. That's 3 correctly. We just need to answer 1 more. In fact, Jackie Kennedy was just 31 years old when she became First Lady. Here we go. If we get this right, we'll win $6.75 million. I have to think about that for a second. All right, here we go. For which 2 films did Tom Hanks win consecutive Oscars as Best Actor? Forrest Gump and Castaway, Philadelphia and Castaway, Philadelphia and Forrest Gump, Splash and Apollo 13. I think it's Forrest Gump and Castaway. Yeah. It was Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. That's okay. That's 1 question wrong. No worries. We could still get 2 more wrong and still win this here. So here we go. Nelson's Column stands in the middle of London's Trafalgar Square. What is the link between Trafalgar and Nelson? Trafalgar was the hometown of his mistress. Trafalgar was the name of his favorite dog. Trafalgar was his middle name. Or Trafalgar was a naval battle which he won and in which he died. Okay, I don't think he would name that the hometown of his mistress. I think we can rule that out. His middle name and his favorite dog. The last three, really. It could honestly be either one of those, and honestly, I would believe you, to be honest with you. Although his favorite dog would really sounds corny to me, so I'm gonna rule that one out too. A naval battle. Were there two naval battles named Trafalgar? I don't know. I've never heard of any. But then yet again, I'm not British, so why would I know? I'm gonna go with Trafalgar was his middle name. Ah, well, we had narrowed it down to the right two, but it was a naval battle in which he won, in which he had died. So yeah, that's all right. 2 questions wrong. We can still get. In fact, we can still get 2 incorrectly and still win the round. So. Who knows? What was the baby's name that sometimes appeared in both the comic strip and the animated cartoon Popeye the Sailor? We're going to reveal the possible answers when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rick Titus, the host of Driver's Talk Radio. Looks like you have a lot of trouble with your caravan.
Oh, see, weighs a ton.
Let me show you this Ford Freestar.
Sure.
I think on a daily basis, you're going to find this a lot easier to live with. Come check this out. Just one hand.
Okay, I'm depressed. I just bought that caravan.
I understand. Here's someone who helped me when I was really depressed.
Therapist?
No, actually a Ford dealer. Come on, I'll help you with that scene.
The all-new Ford Freestar. If you haven't looked at Ford lately, look again.
She's in the shower.
This is gonna be bigger than the Iron Bullets.
This is going to be bigger than Tinder.
This is gonna be bigger than drones.
What? It's going to be bigger than aliens! Aliens? What's this? It's going to be bigger than J-Talk Beer!
This is going to be bigger than those things. It's going to be bigger than football.
Where are we at football? I guess I was... It's going to be bigger than everything.
She's in the shower.
This is gonna be bigger than the Iron Bullets.
This is going to be bigger than Tinder.
This is gonna be bigger than drones.
What? It's going to be bigger than aliens! Aliens? What's this? It's going to be bigger than J-Talk Beer!
This is going to be bigger than those things. It's going to be bigger than football.
Where are we at football? I guess I was... It's got to be bigger than everything.
We'd like to introduce you to the new Subaru Impreza distributor. But unlike the Honda Civic, we don't have one. So there's less trouble starting in wet or cold conditions. We eliminated the problem by eliminating the heart.
From beginnings to finish lines, from rehab to performance, from first steps to giant leaps, you are strong. Good Samaritan, your teammate in life, your partner in health.
I don't know how you do it. I've put together some really impressive deals. But this thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got it, Buck. You're in luck. Because you can get a delicious beefy big and tasty, a McChicken sandwich, and lots of your other favorites on McDonald's Dollar Menu every day.
Together, Grimace, we could own this town.
There is a revolution coming.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
The future is staring back at us like a perfect picture on glass. And this future, it must be protected.
What's it got to do with me?
Look,
What is it?
it will change everything. That's why they want to stop it. They will come after you without cease. Because the future belongs picture staring back at you. LG OLED TV.
Introducing the new Subaru Impreza suspension. Its longer wheel travel and lower friction give a smoother ride, which makes it kind of rough for some of our competitors.
We got a Subaru Forest the Wilderness to discover all the places that make us feel something more.
Subaru is the National Park Foundation's largest corporate donor.
Welcome back, everybody, to Greenville. We're just about 7 minutes away from last year, because as I had said, it only took us 54 minutes last year to win something, so, or win the top prize, but it's looking like it's going to take us just a little bit longer than that, but yeah, right now we've got 3 right and 2 wrong. We're going to recap what the question was that I asked before we went to break. What was the baby's name that sometimes appeared in both the comic strip and animated cartoon Popeye the Sailor? Now, the options. Sweet Pea, Edgar, Salty Sam, or him? I think it's Sweet Pea. And we're right. Yes, 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 for $6.75 million. All right, next question for $13.5 million. We can go for it, or we can keep playing. Oh, we're keeping playing, all right. Oh, wait, hold on, that's the wrong one. There we go. We must get 4 out of 6 questions correctly here, so here we go. What king in European history referred to himself as the Sun King? We actually had this question last night, I think. Was it King Charles II of England, King Louis XVI of France, King Philip of Spain, or King George VI of England? I don't remember now what the answer was. Although I do think it's King Louis XVI of France. Oh, we're right. There's one. Next question. Which of the following states does not border California? Nevada, Oregon, Nebraska, or Arizona? That is Nebraska. Right again. Next question. On what river was the Hoover Dam built? The Columbia River, the Snake River, the Colorado River, or the Rio Grande? That was the Colorado River. And we're right again. 3 correct answers. If we get this next question correctly, we're winning $13.5 million. Next question. In the 18th century, the country of Poland was partitioned by 3 neighboring countries. Which countries? Austria, Prussia, and Russia. Russia, Ukraine, and Saxony. Austria, Hungary, and Turkey. Or France, Spain, and Holland. Well, was Russia Russia in the 18th century? I don't think so. So because of that, I'm going to go with Austria, Hungary, and Turkey. Ah! That's all right. It was Austria, Russia, and Prussia. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. One wrong. We had no idea. So there we go. All right. What Spanish winner in the 2012 cycling tour of who was the Spanish winner? Excuse me. Got going too fast. Who was the Spanish winner in the 2012 cycling tour of Spain, also known as the Vuelta a España? My saliva went down the wrong throat. Okay. Michael Schumacher, Eddie Merckx, Alberto Contador, or Bradley Wiggins? It's got to be Alberto. Got it! $13.5 million. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Well, we got it. $13.5 million. We are now going to play for $27 million. We're getting to the top. However, though, first, that sound means it's time for the Terminator. So 1 free question, right or wrong, and it's worth, I think, in this game, $4 million. Okay, not quite, but $3.5 million. So Here we go. Here is the Terminator question. For guaranteed cash right here, too. So, here we go. How do you contract Rocky Mountain spotted fever? There we go. Drink from polluted stream. Listen to too much John Denver. Mosquito bite or a tick bite? Well, I don't think it's the first two. I think it's either a mosquito bite or a tick bite. I'm going to go with mosquito bite. Well, once again, we narrowed it down to the right two, but it was tick bite. That's okay. But just because we got the question wrong, no risk, all reward. And unfortunately, we did not get the reward, which was a guaranteed prize of $3.5 million. So, no matter what happens going forward, unless we take an offer, we're going home with basically nothing until we win $54 million, which is looking like we might do. Here we go for $27 million. If we want to, we can keep the $13.5 million, or we can keep going. But of course, we're going to keep going until we win the jackpot. So $13.5 million, heck no. We're going for $54 million. Here we go. This is for $27 million bucks. Oh God. We have to get 4 out of 5 correctly. The House of Bolkiah is a royal family of which tiny Southeast Asian nation? I don't know. Brunei, Tuvalu, Singapore, or Monaco? Well, it's not Singapore or Monaco, I don't think. I wouldn't quite... No, I don't think it's Monaco, no. So I'd either have... I think it's Tuvalu. Crap. We narrowed it down to the right two, but it was Brunei instead. Well, here we go. Confectioners, Demerara, and granulator are all types of what commonly used product? Sugar, yeast, bread, or grits? That is sugar. And we're right. Poltergeists are folklore spirits that perform which set of rituals? Physical disturbances, steal souls, inhabit bodies, or haunt churches? I think it's just physical disturbances. Oh, we're right. 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 Next question. Office paper is typically sold in packs of 500 sheets. What is such a pack called? Hogshed, bundle, ream, or quire? Ream. That's got to be right. It is. Okay, it is. All right. Okay. If we get this final question correctly, we win $27 million. Here it is. There are several types of endangered wildcats that can be found on the Korean Peninsula in the early part of the 21st century. What is not among them? The lynx, the lion, the tiger, or the leopard? We've had this question before, and I think it's the leopard, if I remember correctly. Okay. It's lion, but no fear. We've got the freebie. That's gone. Here we go. Let's get this question right. Please. My neighbor visited Mexico and came down with, to put it delicately, traveler's diarrhea. Lovely. What term do Americans commonly use to describe this malady? Curse of Cortez, Acapulco ache, Mexican flu bug, or Montezuma's revenge? I've heard of Montezuma's revenge, so I think that's right. I think that's right. Come on, for $27 million. Be right! It is! Yeah! All right! Next up, $54 million! Oh my, and we just crossed the 54-minute mark like we did, well, in the amount of time we won it last year. Okay, for $54 million. Now, we can keep the $27 million. We can keep the $27 million, or we can keep playing. However, though, if we go for it, we're going to get the freebie back. Now, that's really been a rule all season, although we haven't really enforced it until now, that we will get one extra freebie if we go for it. I don't know. That last one, we almost didn't make it out alive. But you know what? We have to go for it. We have got to go for it. So let's go for it. Here we go. For $54 million, this could be it, and hopefully it is. Send your prayers, send everything. All the luck in the world right now. Here we go. We have to be a perfect 4 out of 4, but you know what? We got a freebie, so here we go. The largest tendon in the human body was named after a Greek hero. What is it called? Hercules tendon, Achilles tendon, Theseus tendon, or Ulysses tendon? Or Ulysses. That was how Steve Harvey pronounces it, if you've seen the SNL sketch. That's the Achilles tendon. And we're right! Okay, we got one right. We still need 3, though. Next question. Ace Rimmer, the dashing alter ego of technician Arnold Rimmer on British television's Red Dwarf, oh God, often says, "Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast." What's a kipper? A Dutch liquor? A German cigarette? A skull cap? Or a smoked fish? Or a smoked fish? Well, smoke me a kipper, I'm thinking a German cigarette. Come on, be right, be right, be right, be right, be right, be right. Ah! It was a smoked fish. Okay, not to worry, not to worry. We got the freebie. We got the freebie. But we must get these next 3 questions correctly, though. Oh, God. This could be a problem. The song Ain't Misbehavin' was written by which famous jazz musician? Scratch Malone, Fats Waller, T-Bone Murphy, or Fats Wally? Well, considering we have 2 similar names, I'm thinking it's one of those. Either Fats Waller or Fats Wally. I'm going to go with Fats Waller. Come on, please be right. Oh, we're right! Oh, we're right! Oh, we're right! Oh, we're right! Oh, my God, we're right. We're right. We're right. Okay, still got to get 2 more questions correctly, though. In which islands were the flightless dodos found by European explorers and eventually made extinct? Mauritius, Solomon Islands, Tasmania, or Cuba? God, I really have no idea. I don't know! I don't think it's Tasmania. Although with European explorers, that would make sense, because Europe and Australia are like that, so I'm not entirely convinced that that's not right. I honest to God think it's Cuba for whatever reason. Although Mauritius, I don't know. Mauritius, they're like, I don't know if they're like popular with Europeans or what, but whenever I watch British game shows, they always give away prizes to the Mauritius. So that must be an island nearby. You know what? Frick it. Mauritius. We're right! We're right! We're right! Oh my God, we're 1 question away! 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 Alright, but the producers in my ear are saying that we have to take a commercial break right now. Oh my God, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this thrilling conclusion here, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Be back! Woo!
You've got your sunrise, you caught a prize, you're making your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites, you, your friends, and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails, you, your kids, and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights, you, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
She Odelled it.
She Odelled it.
Totally Odelled it.
She was out of bounds.
I can't believe OBJ is at this
Cascada convertible. Yes, it's a Buick.
She Odelled it. She Odelled it.
Totally Odelled it.
She was out of bounds. I can't believe OBJ is at this wedding.
I can't believe that convertible's a Buick.
That convertible's a Buick?
The all-new Cascada convertible. Yes, it's a Buick.
Switch to Chrome to protect yourself from malware, so you can surf without getting phished. Fast, safe, yours.
Today's forecast calls for record-breaking temperatures throughout the metropolitan area.
KSON.
I think we just accidentally kissed.
Quick, do something manly.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Welcome back, everybody, to Greed. Potentially history-making Greed right here, right now. Because this will be the question that determines whether or not we win $54 million or we're going to have to keep on going. Hopefully you've called everybody you know. Tell them to tune in. If not, I'll give you a minute to go and do that right now. So the plan will be, we won't end after this question if we get it right. We're not going to end. Instead, we'll go on, because last night we were supposed to call the Canaries at the X's, because that was the plan. J.D. Schulten was going to be pitching, so whenever he pitches, we're going to broadcast along with all the series finishers. That was going to be the plan. However, though, since that game got postponed to tonight, in fact, it was initially thought that he was going to start game 1, but instead he's actually pitching in game 2 right now. In fact, I don't know if he's still pitching or we officially got called to the bin while they just got done with the discussion. Yeah, JD is still out there, so we're going to stick, after this game is over, right now the X's have a 3-2 lead in the top of the 6th. If we win it after this question, we'll kind of celebrate and, you know, take it all in, right? Take a second to just chill out, and then we're going to be here for the conclusion of Game 2 of the doubleheader today. So, yeah, that is going to be the plan. So, yeah. Here we go. But final question, potentially, of this season. Come on. Here we go. Joseph Stalin was born in 1878 and led the Soviet Union to victory in the Second World War. In which year did he die? 1943, 1953, 1963, 1973. Well, we can automatically rule out 1943 because World War II didn't end until 1945. So we can rule that out. And let's do the math on the other years. 1973 that he would have been 95 in 1973. He would have been 85 in 63, and he would have been 75 in 53. Now remember, people are still dying at a young age, even as late as the 50s, because, you know, the medicines still weren't, you know, up to point, you know. I mean, especially, you know, in 53 with the whole polio with the whole polio epidemic or pandemic, you know, Jesus. So I'm leaning towards 75 because I think, so that would make it 1953 because 63 and 73, I think he'd just be too old. Like that would be, being 80, 85 in like 1963 would probably be you being like over 100 in 2024. So, because there's been that much of a difference and that much advancement in technology and medicines and stuff. So we're gonna go 1953. All right. Normally at this point we would be offering. We would have an offer. But for the top question, the top dollar question, you don't get an offer. It's all or nothing. So, for $54 million, is it 1953? It is! It is 1953! $54 million! Wow! Wow! We did it! Oh my god, and it took 69 minutes to do it too! Yes! Yes! $54 million! Wow! Woo! Yeah! Oh my! Oh, and we forgot to do there we go, the clings and whoops, the sirens, the bells, ringers, sirens, dings, bings, chings, grings, badings, all of it, confetti, everything. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. 54 million. How about that? How about that? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We finally did it. It finally happened. 54 million? What? I think we might have blown the budget. I don't know if the RVN Vault has that much money in stock, but I can cut a check, I guess, if need be. $54 million. Wow. I did not think that was going to end. Deductive reasoning and general knowledge basically caused us to get that question correct. Wow. Wow. Wow, I still can't believe that. You know, $54 million on a guess. Imagine if this was, okay, stop all the music and stuff. What if this was a real game show? Like we were actually on TV with real contestants playing the real format of the show. And somebody won $54 million. like the ratings would skyrocket next episode. I'm telling you that now. Oh my God. Wow, finally, we did it. $54 million. That was the magic number. We did it. 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 Yeah. Woo. 54 million. God, that's crazy. However, though, we didn't win just 54 million bucks. No. Tonight alone, we won $56,750,000. Now, this is where it really gets fun. When we added to all the money we won this season on Greed through Terminators and offers walking away, $62,475,000. There you go. Wow, that will officially conclude the season of Greed. However, though, we're not going off the air just yet. Because like I said, we've got the X's and the Canaries playing right now. And unfortunately, J.D. Shelton, it looked like he did get pulled. Because there's 2 men on base. But hey, 5 in a third innings for Shelton. 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. I mean, come on now. Come on. So, yeah. So, what we're going to be doing is that while I clean up the confetti, Danny Vaughn and Austin Thomas will take you through here. Now, since this is a doubleheader, it is only a 7-inning game. Right now, we're in the top of the 6th with 1 out here for the X's. Uh-oh. Oh, almost gotten out there. A wild pitch. The one guy, I don't know who's ever that was at second, but he tried going for third base, but it just did not work. So, yeah, here we go. Danny Vaughn, Austin Thomas, and then I'll be back with my own commentary once the confetti's all cleaned up. So, there we go. But we finally did it. Yes.
Check swing, did he go? I don't think he did. Oh, it's a foul tip. Foul tip. Clinton looks at the bat like, where did that hit?
Count it.
The count moves to 1-2. And Clinton in the batter's box slightly. That pitch clock was below 10 seconds.
Oh, just let it run out.
1-2 count here as a swing and a miss. He'll go down on strike number 3, the first K of the game.
Oh, hang on. I'm not going to start cleaning up just yet because we're going to have to send it to another break once the top 6 half of the inning is over. We got to go to break. So
now it's Spencer Sariger who's got a chance to keep the Canary threat thriving. Still a 3-2 X's lead. First pitch from the righty Williman drops in there.
oh my, that was right. That was a beautiful pitch too.
Great pitch from Williman. Continues to work here. He's been good this season. A reliable reliever as the 0-1. This one misses low and away. It's 1-1. This is one of the guys.
Well, Zach Williman,
Mongo will go out there and trust with the game on the line.
he hasn't been with the team for very long.
I think above the rest, them two have been incredible this season. As Williman looks back at second base for a long time before stepping off as the pitch clock nearly hit 0.
Scared me for a second. I thought he was going to try and throw it, and then, well, you could have done that and had a pickoff there, but I mean, no. Well, Will Bush and Zach Williman will talk. Have a conference. Just say, hey, what are you doing after the game tonight? Are you hanging out with your girlfriend? Or not? No, I'm sure that's not what they're talking about.
18 innings. For a guy that was probably
Oh, that would be more fun, actually, if that's what happened.
1-1 count.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was pretty.
And now Williman's got him. Gotta finish the count, though. Runners on first and second. 1-2.
Just need one more strike here. One more strike.
Here's the pitch.
Sent foul. That's all right. That's all right. Well, that last thing agreed. That will actually conclude our second slate of summer fun and games. So tomorrow night, we're going to start off with a whole brand new slate of games. Wheel of Riches, why am I forgetting? Sale of the Century, Disc Droppers, the game show, and Magic Numbers, all coming up tomorrow night. Magic Numbers is a brand new show. We only did one pilot for it last fall, so it's safe to say, I think that was a 30-minute show. Well, this version of Magic Numbers that we're going to be doing tomorrow night, it's 45 minutes long. So, yeah. That'll be fun. Now, since we are calling it the final game of this series between the Canaries and the X's, then that'll probably get pushed back. So the plan will be to catch, well, at least on Fridays, on Saturdays, because it's going to be a wonky schedule over this final slate of games. Saturdays, we'll have Disc Droppers, the game show, live at 9:15 Eastern, and then Magic Numbers at 10:15 Eastern time, since that's a 45-minute show. It just made sense to start at that time, and then just went till the end of the hour, you know. So, yeah. Now is the wrong time to start having issues. 2 men on base, full count with 2. Oh, it doesn't matter. He got the strikeout anyway. All right. Well, we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I stand corrected.
Here's something new at fountains today. People who think young say Pepsi, please.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. For those who think young, come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation. You're in the Pepsi generation. You're in the Pepsi generation. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Pepsi's got that special taste created for the cold. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. Irresistible. Come feel the joy of each generation has found their own kind of style. The shining heart. With that joy of Pepsi. Pepsi. For those who think young.
Care on a kid's level at Sanford Children's.
It's time for E-Trade, the #1 place to invest online.
Welcome back, everybody, to the season finale of Greed, although it's kind of turned into Gigantic Saturday now. So, yeah, we've got Sioux City and Sioux Falls, big rivalry. Sioux City leading 3-2 right now as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Try and extend that lead. Looks like Zach Vuletich is leading off here for the X's. So, yeah, let's head to Austin Thomas and Danny Vaughn while I continue to clean up the confetti.
Strike number 1. Vuletich in the first game went 3 for 4 with a double for 3 runs. This game, however, he's 0 for 2.
Yeah, she's just having a bad game, that's all.
Go back to his 4th inning and 2nd inning plate appearances, both against Tanner Brown. First plate appearance against Zach Veen. This one missing well away.
Jesus.
Now a 2-1 count. Seemed like that one kind of slipped out of the hand of Veen.
A wild pitch, I'll tell you that much. Holy crap. Woo!
Now he'll get ready to go. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the 2-1, swing and a miss. And that brings Vucic even. 2-2 in the count. Vucic has been seeing a ton of strikes this game. Back in the second. And in the fourth, he has only seen strikes up until this plate appearance when he saw 2 from Veen. You can tell the strategy from Tanner Brown. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss. And Vucic goes down on strikes.
Darn it.
So 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th as the bases are empty for Daniel Langlois.
Oh, yes. Back to the top of the order.
He's been having himself a little bit of a redemption day today.
As he should.
Pinch hitter in game number 1. Recorded a hit. In game number 2, he's 1 for 1 with a walk.
Or wait, are we at the top of the order? Because Langlois usually leads off in the order, but I'm just... Because it looked like Will Bush was next, and I thought my eyes were fooling me. Okay, no, so we're at the bottom 3 now. But which is understandable. I mean, after how well, really the whole last series went against Winnipeg, that was a little craziness. Cam Cannon. You know, he shares the same birthday as me. Will, not only does Will Bush share the same birthday with me, Cam Cannon does too. So, the Cannon is 97, 98, I think, or it might have actually been. Hold on, let me look it up while I got the. Yeah, 1997. So he's 9 years, exactly 9 years older than I am. And then Will Bush is only 5 years older than me. So. Damn it, Langlois.
Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Veen.
Screw him. Haha.
With the Explorers in this frame, and now Will Bush will step up to the plate.
Dun 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 dun.
Would love to get some insurance.
Dun 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 dun.
But it might come down to that final inning of play to see what can happen.
Boy, if we're able to get 2 off of Sioux Falls, that's crazy. Because Sioux Falls is number 1, basically in the. Well, they're number 1 in the Western Conference. Whether they're number 1 or not in the league, that's still a question mark. I think for a lot of people. Oh my God! No way. Oh wait. Okay. No. Never mind. Never mind. When Austin said that, I got kind of nervous there. I'm not gonna lie. Dun 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 dun. Going along with the mustache, but now it's just the mustache. Wait. Well, yeah, because a beard and a mustache makes you look older and more mature. Well, I'm not quite sure about more mature, but it's a look, I'll say that.
Well, it's a bit of a difference between just the stash.
Although, let's look at his ex's profile picture.
2-1 count. That one.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of fuzzy on his sides and on his chin, so... So he's not completely clean shaven.
Got the save this season. He might be going back out here to that to double digits. 3-1 count in there for strike 2.
We could have actually in game 1, the win actually went to Wilman, but with a hold because you almost had the same 2.
3-2 count to Bush, swing and a miss. He'll go down on strikes. And Zach Veen strikes out.
That's all right.
3 up, 3 down.
Well, we would go to commercial break, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to stay here with the game. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've officially cleaned up all the confetti, so yay me. Right, I guess. yeah, all we got to do is, well, when we get off the air here tonight, right here on RVN, it'll be your late local news, the RVN News at Night, and a special edition of RVN Late Night, since it's Saturday night. We air, normally we simulcast Saturday Night Live with NBC, because we air on a lot of NBC affiliates. However, though, tonight, since they're, and for every single rerun there is of SNL, we have our own special Saturday night RVN late night variety show. So, yeah, because usually we air it Monday through Friday, which is nothing new, and then Saturday night special if, SNL's on and off week. So, yeah. So that'll be on tonight, right after we get off the air here. So I'd say if nothing goes wrong for the X's in the top of the 7th, then I'd say probably another 5 or so minutes. But if things go like downhill, then it might be a little while, to say the least. But I don't think that's going to happen. And then, like I said, stay tuned tomorrow night, because we start out at 5 Eastern time. So it'll actually still be in the afternoon here in the Central Time Zone. Here in Sioux City, Iowa, when we get underway tomorrow for the final game of this 3-game series between the Canaries and the X's. And then once that is over, then officially the second slate of games, the third and final slate of games will start here on RVN, of course, with Wheel of Riches, Sale of the Century, Disc Droppers, The Game Show, and Magic Numbers. Now, depending on how this game ends up, or how that game ends up, rather, not this game, but that game ends up, then that'll determine what time we'll be on the air for Disc Droppers, The Game Show, and Magic Numbers. Now, there's a little more set pieces to switch out in between, so we can't do, just a 5-minute gap in between both shows like we did the one time. It'll probably just end up being, probably 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll be back on the air. That's, of course, the game doesn't end until about 8 Eastern time, which that could very well, who knows, but, yeah, anyway, top of the 7th. Danny Vaughn will finish us off here, hopefully, with the win. And if we win tonight, then we've already won the series. Tomorrow's game doesn't really matter for a rubber match. It's just all about getting that crucial win tomorrow night, so then we'd sweep Sioux Falls, and then, that'll look better standings-wise. So, yeah, because remember, it's the top 4 in each division that go on. And, after tomorrow, it's the All-Star break. However, though, once we come back from the All-Star break, we got to head down to the best team in the whole damn American Association in terms of record-wise, Cleburne. For 4 games in a row, mind you. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's going to be a hell of a lot of fun, I'll tell you that much. But who knows? If we can sweep, 1 or 2 games away from them, like we did with Fargo, then we might not end up too badly. Who knows? Obviously. Okay, Oda let it down. That wasn't necessarily a bad play. I mean, he was going to have to run a couple more feet if he wanted to have even a shot at catching it. But
Oda's coming. He was about to dive, and he put the brakes on.
Yeah.
You know what? I dive, I knock it down. It gets behind me, but if I keep it in front of me,
yeah, that was kind of smart by Oda. That was smart.
Ulrich running for.
Oh crap! Why Ulrich? He's a bum. They're all bums. Of course, whenever we do these games, whether it's with the Muskies or the Bandits or here with the X's, we always have to. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Whether it's the Muskies or the X's or the Bandits, we always gotta crap on. Well, I guess it's after 9 o'clock Central Time, so I can swear shit on the other team. So. Okay, the bunt didn't work the first time. What makes you think it's gonna work the second time? Oh God. Well, tomorrow for me, God, I lied. I said we were only going to be on for another 5 minutes, and that was 4 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. We don't even have an out yet. Oh, go! Marvin, throw it! it! Yes! That's one. But Ulrich went to second, so... I mean, if you're able to get 2 outs while he's still out there, like as in strikeouts, then you'll be fine, obviously, but... I don't know. All right, let me get my baseball bat out. We're going to try... This upcoming season of Gigantic, the series, we're going to try to be more kind of interactive. So I'm going to bring my one hockey net I've got upstairs in the garage. And I'm going to have a stick and a puck. And we're going to bring it down here onto the set. And then for football, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do for that yet. But, oh, go, 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 Lingo. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Ah! Oh, okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We got the one out. Although the one guy, or Wyatt Ulrich's at third, so that concerns me a bit. That concerns me a bit.
And the final hope for the Canaries in this 3-2 lead. Kimmer tonight, a double. He's 1 for 2, and he walked.
Jabari Henry up to bat. That does not make me any more confident. I'll tell you that much.
On the money here behind the plate. First one low. That was a nice job by Bush to
Oh, thank God for that, too, because one wild pitch and Ulrich's coming home and we got a tie game. So, but yeah, tomorrow my day's going to consist of, well, I'm going to go to church in the morning as a good boy, as I should. And then after church, we're going to the store to replenish our food. So, yeah. And then after that, probably have lunch, get my scorecard and notes ready for tomorrow afternoon's game, and we're just going to go from there with the game, and then obviously our new slate of shows coming up.
This may be ball 4 here. Let's see if they put him on. No, they're going to pitch to him, it looks like.
Well, intentionally walking Jabari Henry, like that wouldn't be bad necessarily, but let's see who's up.
Here's the pitch.
Josh Raywalt. Although I do think intentional walks are kind of stupid. I'll be honest with you.
3 balls a strike. Timer at third. Swing it away.
Oh, he's down to his final strike. Uh-oh.
Now down to their final strike here. Let's see if
oh my God.
time out here. Folks are getting up.
Here, I'll get up too. Come on. Come on.
3 balls.
Come on.
Playoff for Marvin.
Ah, in the dirt.
Did not chase that pitch.
Damn it.
Away and a little bit of outside as well.
Yeah, well, and he just silenced the crowd with that too. So, yeah, and I didn't even change the scoreboard here. Scoreboard, 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 scoreboard.
Now probably talk strategy with his ball club here, although the bullpen.
And I didn't even change the runs either, too. So it's 2. Whoop, God, I don't want to keep hitting my bat on this board because if I break it, no, that's one more thing we got to buy at Walmart tomorrow.
Last year he played actually, 14, 15.
All right. We have runners on the corners here with 2 outs. All the infield's in. They're having a discussion. With Mongo, too. He's in there. Josh Raywalt is up. Home plate umpire's just like, yeah. Hurry it up. Pitcher and catcher had a little talk there for a second because, you know, obviously this is going to
so corners here. Josh Reinwald
affect things.
Double. He's 1 for 3.
Well, now everyone sat down, so I'll sit down too. Here we go. Ugh. Careful, don't want to hit him. God, if we load the bases, that would really not be good. At least right now.
Very late here. Texas trying for a 1-run win. Corner is in 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Curve, there it is. Damn it. It's a called strike 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Texas 3, Canaries 2 on this Saturday night in Siouxland. The I-29 rivalry. The 1-1. Inside.
Oh! Okay, it didn't hit him. Good. That was close. That was close to being bases loaded right there. Oh, God. And you don't want to load the bases when Mike Hart is up. You don't want to load the bases when he's next up to bat. Trust me. He's trying. Don't hit him. It looks like he's trying to hit him. Don't do that, please. My heart's is beating as fast as it is right now. Oh, there we go. Full count. Come on, Kyle. Do that same exact pitch in the same exact spot. Come on. Now everybody's up and cheering. Come on. This is my drum roll. Come on. Pitch. Oh, it went foul.
Table toward the third base on deck circle, and we'll do it again. Just got enough to Rywall to stay alive with that BG swing. The crowd will have it. I haven't seen the number yet, but it's been a good one. They were into it all night in both ball games.
Come on. Oh, catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Ah. Who is that? Cannon there at third or what? Okay, that is Cam Cannon. That's how I thought it was. But I couldn't quite tell his number, so.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Time run at third. X is a 1-run.
Come on.
Shut the doors, Marvin.
Come on. Yeah! Woo!
It's good news times 2.
Oh my God, my block went flying when I did that. Boy, I hit it just in the exact spot that it just went like shoop off the desk. Yeah. 3-0, JD Schultz. Now we are going to win when he starts. Okay. Wow. Woo.
Stay tuned. A good news post-game show. It comes up next. Got a lot to get to in this one.
Well, you had 2 games today. I'd hope so. Boy, what a Saturday night it's been. You know, Saturday night is like the main night of programming here on RVN. So we've had just great program. $54 million we won too. And then the X's win and everything. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 5 Eastern time for Gigantic Sunday for the rubber match of this series. Good night. This is Rondon Raven speaking for Greed in RVN YouTube Productions. Stay tuned for your late local news, the RVN News at Night, and RVN Late Night over most of these RVN stations.